Djokovic overcomes physical issues to reach second round. Novak Djokovic overcame physical issues to join Jannik Sinner in the Wimbledon second round, but third seed Alexander Zverev was stunned by Frenchman Arthur Rinderknecht. Seven-time champion Djokovic, who could meet Sinner in the semifinals, began his latest pursuit of an outright record 25th major title by overcoming Frenchman Alexander Muller 6-1, 6-7, 7-9, 6-2, 6-2 on center court. The Serb appeared to struggle early in the third set, later confirming that something was off with his stomach, but rediscovered his form following a medical timeout to win 10 of the final 12 games. I went from feeling my absolute best for a set and a half to my absolute worst for about 45 minutes. Whether it was a stomach bug, I don't know what it is, Djokovic said. I struggled with that, but the energy came back, and I managed to finish the match on a good note. Contesting his first Grand Slam match since losing one of the all-time great French Open finals to Carlos Alcaraz last month, world number 1 Sinner lost just 7 games in a dominant 6-4, 6-3, 6-0 win over fellow Italian Luca Nardi. But Germany's Zverev became the fourth top 10 ranked men's player to exit the tournament across the first 2 days of action. Defeats for third seed Zverev and Italy's Lorenzo Musetti came on a day when French Open champion Coco Gauff became the third top 5 seed to lose in the women's draw. Djokovic survives eventful opener. Djokovic stated before the tournament his belief that Wimbledon offers his best chance of disrupting the dominance of Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner to land his 25th Grand Slam title. The 38-year-old appeared set to cruise through his opener as he won 6 consecutive games and lost only 2 points on serve in a scintillating 30-minute first-set display. But the remainder of the match proved a much sterner test of the former world number 1's resolve. Djokovic could not find a way past an improving Muller, despite creating 11 break points, including 4 set points, before he was taken to a tiebreak. He also led that 5-2, only for the battling Muller to produce a stunning recovery in which he won 7 of the next 9 points to level the match before the roof was closed. There was concern for Djokovic early in the third set when the 6th seed called a medical timeout amid an obvious shift in his body language. The assistance he received from the doctor, in the form of a tablet, appeared to have an immediate effect as he wrested back control of the contest, rediscovering his former level to take the third set by winning 5 successive games. Muller, who also received a medical timeout to have treatment on his right calf, continued to delight the crowd with his resistance and forced a first couple of break points on Djokovic's serve at the beginning of the fourth set. But Djokovic, outstanding on serve throughout, held firm before making his break for the finish line, eventually serving out the match to love less than 30 minutes before the 2300 hours British summertime play curfew. He will face Britain's Dan Evans in the second round, having now won 40 of his past 42 matches at Wimbledon, his only 2 defeats coming against Alcaraz in the past 2 finals. Sinner makes impressive start. After his devastating defeat by Alcaraz in Paris, in which he squandered a 2-set lead and 3 championship points in a 5.5-hour epic, Sinner announced his arrival as one of the title favorites at SW19. The top seed, a 3-time major winner, comprehensively outclassed the 95th-ranked Nardi to complete an efficient victory in 1 hour and 48 minutes on the UK's hottest day of the year. The 23-year-old, who will face Australian Alexander Zverev next, reflected on his French Open loss in his post-match interview. "New tournament, new chances, new challenges," said Sinner, after demonstrating why he has reached at least the quarterfinals at Wimbledon for the past 3 years. "If you don't enjoy playing on these courts, I don't know where you will enjoy it. I'm very happy to be here, and let's see what is coming." Nardi, 21, offered resistance in the first set and managed to escape the first 5 break points he faced, but it was not long before Sinner asserted himself. Eventually taking his 7th opportunity to clinch the breakthrough and capture the first set, Sinner carried that momentum into the second as the gulf between the players became increasingly apparent as the match wore on. Nardi was unable to live with Sinner's devastating combination of pace, power, and precision hitting, and an entirely one-sided third set barely stretched beyond 20 minutes. Top men's seeds continue to fall. In a match that finished almost 24 hours after it started, suspended at 1 set apiece late on Monday night, Zverev came up short against the inspired Rinderknech in 5 sets. Zverev twice served to stay in the match in the 4th set and recovered from a 4-1 deficit in the tiebreak to force a decider. But the 72nd-ranked Rinderknech held his nerve after securing an early break in the 5th to win 7-6, 7-3, 6-7, 8-10, 6-3, 6-7, 5-7, 6-4 and achieve his first career victory over a top 5 player. Italian Musetti, a Wimbledon semi-finalist last year, also suffered a surprise first-round defeat, losing 6-2, 4-6, 7-5, 6-1 to qualifier Nikolais Basilashvili of Georgia. Those losses came after Danish 8th seed Holger Rune and Russian 9th seed Daniil Medvedev exited the tournament on Monday. Alexander Bublik, Kazakhstan's 28th seed and winner of the Halle Open in the build-up to Wimbledon, served for the match in the 4th set against Spain's Jaume Munar before losing 6-4, 3-6, 4-6, 7-6, 7-5, 6-2. American 5th seed Taylor Fritz returned to complete a comeback victory from 2 sets down, winning 6-7, 6-8, 6-7, 8-10, 6-4, 7-6, 8-6, 6-4 after his match against Frenchman Giovanni Pesci-Pericard was suspended late on Monday.